Today is March 2nd, 1997. We are with survivor Al Levitt. The interviewer is Donna Linewand. We're in Sunrise, Florida in the United States, and the language we'll be using is English. Today is March 2nd, 1997. We're with Al Levitt. I'm the interviewer, Donna Linewand. We're in Sunrise, Florida in the United States. The language is English. Could you tell me your name, please?
Al Levitt.
What was the name that you were born with?
Vizgalevich.
And your first name?
Hello.
Helu. Can you spell your last name for us, please?
Yeah. Z-Y-Z-G-I-E-L-E-W-I-C-Z.
Hey, when were you born?
Then 10-10-21, mid-October.
In what city?
That's in Poland, in Chernihiv.
Tell me a little bit about Chernihiv. How big was it? What kind of city was it?
That's actually a village, not a city.
Uh-huh. Was it a farming community?
Farming, yes.
Mm-hmm. Were there other Jewish families
Yes.
there? How many do you think?
Oh, I cannot remember exactly. A few families,
Mm-hmm.
Jewish.
Enough to have a synagogue or a minyan, or did they come from other villages?
No, they was where they was living, but was also just people coming from all over. It was many, yes, but where I lived, we went to we call it Little Warsaw. There was a lot more Jewish people, and my father liked to go there.
Mm-hmm.
So we went in a different direction, you know. There was nearer, and it was better to walk, but nice.
Tell me about your parents. First, tell me the names of your parents.
My father was a Hebrew name.
Whichever. Israel, was it?
Yeah, but also Israel, our second name is Levitt, and Sarah was my mother's name.
And tell me about your brother and sisters.
Yeah, I had one sister older, but 2 years older, two and a half from me. And I was the next, and then was also had a sister younger than myself, and then was a brother, one brother I had, then two more sisters.
And what did your father do for a living?
Well, we had a farm, productive farm. There was wheat and cattle we have, and chickens and sheep and horses, and all stuff, but not too much, not too giant. Oh no, but he specialized as business-wise. He was buying particularly hard wood. I wouldn't know how to say it in English, this wood. We call it demba in Polish, because very hard wood, and they grow straight. Straight wood and very hard, good wood. And so this wood, particularly, he was buying in the pieces, because he couldn't get a place just with wood growing. Wherever it was, he bought them more. He got people working out and making clothes for the ships. It was shipped to England. People from England used to come from England and buy away. So he used to produce. That was his site.
Who worked on the farm?
I used to work. I used to like to work on the farm. If we had people working on the farm too.
What kind of things did you do?
What?
On the farm?
Oh, you work there with, like today you have machine horses. Plow, cut the grass, put in potatoes, and garden stuff, all kind of cucumbers with lettuce, with carrots, with onions, this stuff. That the women work that. And I just, with horses, like to bother and with wheat, with grass. It was an easy job and nice. That's afterwards. Go to school, I didn't do it. My father used to work on the farm also, but not too much. Because he was in business involved, so he got somebody working on the farm.
Okay. And what about your mother?
So she was a housewife.
And she also had a special hobby that she did. She made salami, was it you said?
Yeah, she made that occasionally, just maybe once a year. You know, she wanted to do it, and she did something. It was good, I remember. It was very tasty. It was not to get spoiled, it was just to,
How did you do it?
I don't know, you just had to grind up the meat. And I remember the smoke was wandering to me, put it on the chimney. On the chimney where the smoke comes out, and that's what you smoke. And when they do it, they put in stove wherever has to belong there, but those days it was goose fat, and not beef fat or chicken fat. Goose is supposed to be the special for it, good, tasty. And nothing. It was normal life until the war came out and ruined everything.
And you went to school?
Yes.
What kind of school did you go to?
Well, I was going to public school.
Reading, writing.
Yeah, but was not good for me because they sent me away to a private school, like to a private teacher. He was a Hebrew teacher, but Polish also, lessons in Polish. Yes, it was I don't know how to say actually, Hebrew, and I was there for a semester till I got sick. And I got sick, so after that, so father engaged a teacher, and for a semester. He taught everybody home. I mean, the old and younger in the house. He taught. But I remember that had a beard, and he a semester engaged him. He taught us home because I couldn't go there where I caught the cold. I slept on the floor. They food they gave us also. They have an arrangement with food for this teacher. I was there with a friend of mine, which he's now in Baltimore, this guy, Paris Bernstein. We're the same age. So we were there, but I got sick. Maybe I was uncovered and I catch the ammonia. But when the doctors couldn't do nothing, there was no medicine those days. Yeah, but father worked so hard that tried the best to run around until he to a farmer, another pharmacist. Drugstore. He went in and told him what he needs. His son is so old, so age, and very sick. He told him, try to give him apple juice, get apple juice. And he gave me drinking apple juice, wherever he got him, I don't know. And this released but I had a lot of temperature high. I remember winter was cold, it was 0. They had to open the window, the doors in the house, should cool air come in. I was so much running high temperature. And the apple juice. So today, if I don't feel good, I take some apple juice. I feel right better. And I tell my grandchildren, the boys, and she apple juice when you're sick, you take apple juice. Everywhere they take me apple juice. But at 10, 12-year-old, and this helped me. Otherwise, doctors give me up. And I think that's it. Since then, they didn't send me anymore to learn more. Just Chumash Rashi they learned. Rashi just started.
So where was the school that they sent you to?
Helm.
Helm. And you were there for how long?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a year more. Like
And then when you came home and got sick, they had a tutor at home for you?
2 days long.
And when did you stop when did you stop having lessons? How old were you?
Oh, lessons I knew it. I was davening every day, go to shul. And the weekend, how old I was, about 13, 14.
And was your family, how observant was your family with Jewish tradition?
Orthodox, strictly Orthodox. Yeah.
Kosher home? And
Svart, oh yeah.
And were most of the families, the Jewish families in the area, Orthodox as well?
Orthodox, yeah.
How were you treated by the Polish families, the non-Jewish people?
We didn't have to lock the doors for the night. Our name, there was a law those days, they are not by the numbers, but the name. It would be the name, somebody can mail me or whatever, look for somebody, see the name outside. So, this particular, for this name is there. Nobody bothered, nobody. Always respectful.
Did you have Polish friends?
Yeah.
And you went to school with them? And
yeah, I went to school with them. Even in the war, they helped me. Otherwise, I couldn't be here. They helped me.
Okay. So how did you first hear about the war and things that were going on in Germany and Hitler? How old were you?
18.
And how did you learn about it? From reading the newspapers? Or?
We knew from there. Sure, yeah.
Did your family talk about what you were going to do? Or?
No, nobody knew. We're supposed to go to Russia because when the Russia, in 1944, when Hitler and Stalin, they broke up Poland. So they made arrangement that they're going to go have to so much territory. The Russians going to stay, and the rest Hitler, German. But then to me, we were on to Russia. He was safe. But then Hitler changed his mind. He told him to go back to Stalin. So if Hitler go back, so the Russia go back. So we're going to be on the Germany. Germany is going to come in the Russia and pulling out. So we have to go to Russia because we knew what waiting for the Jewish people, but he killed him, Hitler. So coming to us 3 Russian guys, soldiers. They were Jewish, one positive, maybe all the 3. And they said they give us trucks as many as we need. We can take whatever we need. We can take alone.
This
to
was
Russia.
after the war.
This was after the war, 1944. The war was not finished. Hitler was still in Poland, but we was the territory free.
What happened before the war? How did you...
Before the war, before the war, I told you where. Before the war, nothing happened. But then the war, we were supposed to go to Russia because they give us trucks, so we figured we we're going to take it. So my father made a deal. The day I was living near us, neighbors, he was even the mayor. He was a German guy, Christian Szymkowski. I still remember. He was a really a good man. And he told my father, I give you wheat as much as you want, because in yours I take away. After you be the gun, I take off the wheat and take him away, from the field. When red wheat I have, I give it to you. He was very, they were all considered to help, Even he was German and Polish, they all was nice. So my father asked the 3 soldiers from Russia what they say, what I'm going to do with the chickens. So he says, cut off the heads and take him alone. So my father says, I'm not going to Russia. If you say so, I'm not going to Russia. And he didn't go. So I say, I would like to go. He says, if you want to go, you can go on your own. But I'm not going. If there is no Yiddishkeit, cut off the head and go to Russia. What kind of life is that? But we'll go there looking for there. If I will be, I'm not going. So I was really crying and couldn't make up my mind. And I didn't make up my mind not to go through. And I remained. All right? Some people went there and they died. They have from sickness, from this, from that. I know one guy. He was a Russian man, but born from generation in Poland. And when he went to Russia, they bothered them. For some reason, he had to go, went to Russia too. The whole families, for 3 brothers, everybody and more. They had to go to Russia. They wanted to go. Making the story short, he wanted to go. When he came to Russia, so he took away a lot of goods with him. He was a very wealthy man. And they took away by him everything because that's the Russian communist system. To take away, you're not supposed to have nothing. So he got a heart attack and died. I got from a friend a letter when I was in Cuba. And I was so disappointed. He was such an honest, good man to help people. And they died for nothing they took away. He was about a 60-year-old. And he died from a heart attack.
So when did the war begin to really affect your family?
Affect?
Yeah.
Soon the German came in.
When was that?
In 1940. He came in, the German came in 1939. But in 1940, little by little, affected, yeah.
What kinds
Step
of
by
things?
step. Huh?
What kinds of things?
Not allowed to have kosher meat, to kill kosher. He was there by the name actor. Norsky, his name was a Polish Jew. He made a song, Bracia, means brother Jews. We have to say Tillim. You know what it means Tillim? You don't know.
Yeah.
Tillim. Say Tillim. You know the prayers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How do you say name? Sheila, where are you? Went to lay down this way. Oh, Tillim. In English. Sheila, how you say Tillim? You know you have a book from Tillim from the sound.
Psalms. Oh, okay.
You don't know.
Songs.
The sounds, you know.
Yeah.
I woke you up, Sheila. Sorry. Sleep here.
Do you have your wonderful phone number?
Okay, so the Psalms, he did this was a Polish singer?
Yeah, a Polish actor, like Norsky was years ago in New York. Polish singers were named Bracia Życi. He said, Jewish brothers, we have to say the psalms. Mukche Tillim, Muk means say. Tillim is the psalms. I mean praying, because we're going to eat just bright lokshen with case, because we're doing shachni, no more meat, and so on and so on. But the voice and tax more for the Jewish people. And stop it. And then they took out the more professionals, doctors, lawyers, professionals, and they got them, they should get it together, and then they killed him.
So when your family learned that they weren't allowed to kosher meat anymore, did you still keep on doing it in your own home? Or?
Yeah, that's me. Because I didn't look horses we have. So I went to town, broke the shoichet. You know what means a shoichet?
Mm-hmm.
At least you know that. So brought the shoichet. Laughed. I brought the shoichet and he slaughtered. And then I put in on the wagon the meat, the treifin, and made a ranch. They had to drive in. It was all sold. Kosher and not kosher. And we made for ourselves plenty. Yeah, because we had a farm. Mm-hmm. And even in the farm before we had over 1942. So we had, yeah. But in 1942, before Paris was not there, because I was for myself over it. And our farm was given away to somebody else, Ukrainian, that's a Russian, from different states. But we had the filter there. I said this one from the guys, I put at night. Before the guy, I knew when he's going to come in. So I took away the horse over it. So a neighbor gave me a horse, somebody there. And I took over to a neighbor, Levitt. Not the wheat with the straw, it just has to be boiled out. And when I needed bread, I wasn't on the ground. I didn't have to go rap and battle. I went, they didn't give me all the bread, the neighbors. You know, a couple of neighbors who I didn't give, they also give me. So that's why people helped me a lot, Polish people.
What other restrictions were there? Weren't allowed to kosher the meat. There were taxes.
Oh, not after you should not allow to in this country, but sometimes I see they won't let you kosher meat. They say shouldn't the meat either, but so much pain when you cut the throat. When you shoot, it's less pain. That's right.
So were you still allowed to go to synagogue, or?
No. You have to go from one shul to another, from one place to another. Then came a law not supposed to have the fork. All the fork, have a fork, a jacket with fork, a collar, or a mink coat, anything fork, give in. So it's a day. After that, if you catch by you get shot for that, get killed. We never give up. Just happened. Here's I showed the picture from my brother. He works there by the German. He's 15-year-old, 15 and a half. He has his collar. And I had, and my father here also. And I did the last thing that I had this 4 collar on. Underneath is also 4. And he has 4, and this is material. First of all, nobody knows that he was Jewish, my father. And me, even they know I went to the So you want to know the story how what was? So they were making a highway 1940 start. When the Russian went back, pulled back, he told them Russian, Hitler told Stalin to pull back out. So he pulled out. Then Hitler was making a highway from Poland to Russia, a straight highway. Who's going to make it? The people who live there. Gentle people on German SS watching them and put on barracks. So I was appointed because my age was there just to vote. But my father says, no, I should stay home. And they will not know. The second name is the same. And he was told, my brother, let him go on my name. So he went. He was just a Tolmecher because we knew German because we had German neighbors. So we knew German speaking. And that's why the German needed Polish. And the Polacks didn't know German. You know, it just happened that they didn't know German. And my brother, me, my father, my mother, we knew German from them. So he was there, but in a couple of weeks, the police came and arrested me because they have to bring me over. That was about 20 miles or so. That's from here to Miami, something like it. The Polish police came in and arrested me to deliver me there because I didn't show up to work. And they had just the order to do so. So I figured, here I'm going to get there or killed or beaten up. So when I came in there, it was before sundown. And the SS guys, one or two staying outside. So I figured to myself, I was ready that I'm going to get a beaten or something more. And I had a 4 collar on that. That's double. So the hello, I told him, why did you send for me? My brother's here. So he look, your brother's here. There's room for you too. That was then Sarup was lucky. You know, I just, and then he said, why you here, who you are? I asked him, why you sent for me? Because my brother's here on my place. So he thinks a minute and he says, there's room for you too. So it's good. And I went to the barracks where my brother was. He was in the barracks where the gentle people was. But the Jewish people come from Warsaw, big town. It was very, oh, he look, very poor, clothing torn. They look bad, you know, the Jewish people, because they come from the towns. And this was farmers. They put in farmers in a different barracks. He was staying with the farmers, my brother. And me too, they gave me a place. So the second day, I was there, yeah, the second day before sundown, but there are 2 SS. And they bring out horses, putting up horses to a wagon, sport wagon. And one horse didn't let it shake it. It was a young fella around 20 to drive them. The one horse refused to put in the harness on him, bite, kicked him. So I say to the SS in German, I say, you want me to try it? Why, you? I say, yeah, me. You want it? Go ahead. So I go ahead and told him just one word to the horse in Polish. He was stood like a statue. Do whatever you want with it. So he sees that. He says, you want to go be the driver for the night? I say, yes. So we went on to Russia, you know, by the borders where the war was. Is there those places. and then I was dangerous because could be an ambush there. Could be because it's woods, like coins. Horses like right horses. But I handle horses very easy. So they asked me if I want to be a fasted this job, be driving for them. I said, thank you. No. Because I didn't mind to go home. What the hell with them with the job? I didn't want it. That's not for me, the job. It's a risky job. You can ambush, you know, the enjoyment. What should I don't want it. And in 2 days I could pick myself up and walk out. Disappear.
So you left the highway job too?
Yeah, and this job, my brother went right away home second day. Because I'm there, he was the boss. He says, you stay here, I'm going to relax, see what happens. So I was there another day or two. And even when I was there, I saw the Jewish people, what they're doing. They don't know how to work. They chop wood. The poor people don't know. But I'm a farmer boy, guy, I know. So in the SS, they watch you, everybody. So I just, let me